Okay, let me try this again. It's just like... I used to be able to play with like multiple buttons, but I can't do this anymore. Even age is affecting that. What's this? Interfereful. Oh no! What is Snugglefuck? Oh... Bozeman has taken away the cable to the satellite to save money and because he thought it might be a snake. Now we got interference all over the shop and it's coming faster than ever. Stay on your toes. Shit. Yeah, let's see how well this does because you guys know how stellar I did in the first run. Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. What is switcheroo? What is any of this stuff? I don't know. Let's see. This is gonna be horrible. For sure.
Alex, we both know we don't need that slippery serpent stealing all that precious power.
Wait, where the hell am I?
There's more interference, but that's what we pay you for. Don't let me or the budget down.
Apparently, he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
And a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to advanced headquarters where the two leaders are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh, no! That was awful. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is horrible. I regret this decision. I'm too stupid for this game. Come on. I'm not clicking up.
Alex, we both know we don't need that slippery serpent stealing all that precious power. Yes, there's more interference, but that's what we pay you for. Don't let me or the budget down.
Apparently, he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
And a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live
difficult.
to advanced headquarters where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Ah! I can't do it! Wait, how are we on day 3? Weren't we just on day 1? I mean, let's see. I mean, I was gonna go to story mode, but like, I don't know. Unless I am in story mode. What? Okay. Ugh. I am broke as poor. You arrive home to find posts on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you when you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. First page is filled in already. Alex Winston, Sam Winston, my spouse, my children are Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you muse. At least I got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1: upon starting a new job, you would be friendly, introduce yourself to your coworkers, be productive and get to work immediately, ease yourself in and orient yourself with your new workplace, or reminisce with friends about old jobs. Well, at this point, ease myself in because I am retarded and don't know how to do this job. Question 2: a colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up your violation, or if recommend that your colleague reports it, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone, report the violation to your supervisor immediately. no snitch. Report it yourself. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. I'm stumbling over my words. You would leave home on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your family. Well, I guess I'll have to stay home and make sure I hit the deadline. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family or washing your hair that day. Yeah. I don't like going to that shit. Come on. Go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it. Or have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. I'm washing my hair that day. You've had a long, successful career and now are about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of company, family. Wow. Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Where the hell do we work at? A cult? I refuse to attend. I'll give you both pros and cons, yeah. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Gross. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies or play in your local sports team. If I didn't have kids, it'd be just listening to music and stuff, but yeah, I'll encourage and support my children with their hobbies so that they don't end up like me. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges, a structured day out at a theme park bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family, or a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. I don't know. We should go to a theme park. Or land. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal. I think it's important that we have the smallest government possible and that they leave us the fuck alone. But since that's not here, I guess free. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Ha. 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 Whoa, what? Jeez Louise, time is going by fast. It's late, Sam and the kids have gone to bed, and you're just drying up a favorite coffee mug. Cup. A worn out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality? There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. Yeah, of course. Should I go get Sam? No need to worry about Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? No. I literally work in news, Chris. Yes. Not really, it must have passed me by. No, I wasn't listening. I was too busy pushing buttons and making sure we don't get frickin' not watched anymore. Chris's face is screwed up tight now. Okay, they're taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. Oh, so like welfares? Sorry. I know some of you actually need it, okay? I'm not talking about you, but we all know those people, whatever. Okay, never mind. I'm just getting political. I'm sorry. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money. I said tastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything, and that's why I'm here. What are you talking about? Okay, so what exactly do you need? Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? What do you need? Chris's eye seems to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport? I can't give you that, it's illegal. You've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so that's... Okay, that's weird. That's weird. So your sibling married somebody who looks a lot like their sibling. Ew. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Come on, there's gotta be another way. It can't be that serious. His mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? I can't... Like, you're gonna fuck me too, though. Like, do you understand? Besides, I'm broke. So deal with it. Like, look at this. I'm broke ass poor. Okay, I am BAP. Alright? I can't afford anything. Apparently. So you deal with being poor. But I can't do this. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris Spitz. So much for family loyalty, eh? Yeah, there's family loyalty, and then there's taking advantage of your family's generosity. Alright. Grabbing the neon fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The appealing face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. 2 days later. Julia Salisbury, a prominent media-savvy barista, is one of... barrister is one of the leaders of the advanced party barista. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, what?
Alright, mate, it's Dave. Oh, Christ, it's noisy in here, Jesus. Right, hang on. Let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all,
What is this?
let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs
yeah.
on.
Speakers.
Right, let's load up the adverts.
Okay,
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
I mean, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Don't worry about it. There you go. And go getters. There you go.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again. And the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
It's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's national.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future may hold with a leading economist and radical freethinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington Fisk have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at
Let me fuck somebody over.
and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it will be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety, making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborgen-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's cave. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years,
There you go.
decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound that sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that, a mega move with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back, everybody.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Whoops, sorry. Whoops, sorry. Wait.
We're going in 5,
Whoops.
4, going in 5,
Oops. Oh, shit.
2, 3,
In the wake of the government's swift
Sorry, that was too
amendment of the
early.
Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book.
Grand plan,
Alan James is
Alan.
right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep
this
us
is
from seeing
hard.
the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
That's based on
Ain't
the
true.
facts. Katie, what are your positions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you, Alan?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Enjoys the abundance of benefits
Damn.
that
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
community can provide, while keeping us informed.
Alright, mate, Christ, I'm absolutely fucking flying, I tell you.
Woo!
How's it going, actually? Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. Alright, mate, see you later, bye!
Bye.
That your children
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds.
Oh my
everybody.
gosh.
Little Jakey scared of the big bad country reporter.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support.
Oh my gosh, this is difficult. This is difficult. This is difficult.
We need change at a structural level, Jeremy.
Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Oh shit!
The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh my god. This is difficult. Why is this a thing?
Affairs of the Justice Department that we
wow.
should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
we need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets
Oh
of your
my
community,
gosh,
looking
no.
into windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
What is going on?
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back in your gibbet space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your gibbet space. Naughty, you beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look,
What is
everyone has a sob
happening?
story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. Right, hopefully uninterrupted. It's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that.
Ah, shit.
Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Sorry.
Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Sopen! Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
What the fuck is it?
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. One sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
Oh no.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal, Tony.
Fucking way, lad. Believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back.
Oops.
Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, you were literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
That
went well.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove.
This is very
Also,
difficult.
One last tip: when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for
It's
me.
hilarious.
My wife, Angela, and
I stay
we
at one
often laugh
person
about
like
it.
anger you guys. That's
Angela
weird.
Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Oh, fuck. Hey.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
That's
Dear
actually
diary.
very good.
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
I don't know if I can
Another
take
day
any
of
more of
tears.
this game.
Another
Why?
day of fears.
Oh.
But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
going somewhere, little first year?
Great.
None of us know what we're doing.
Some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is
Oh
for
shit,
losers.
whoops, sorry.
Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Oh, sorry. I should.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
I don't know what this is.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
What is this?
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What
No,
the
shoot.
literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but doesn't make it so.
We love them.
I have a similar belief about adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my
State-of-the-art
studio.
human-like voice to keep them company when you can't.
If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe.
And his incredible real-action eyes.
Oh my gosh, is that a Furby?
Don't die in a fire.
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly.
I'm very bad at this, as you can tell, but like, jeez Louise, man, this is stressful. And I wasn't talking very much because of that. I got C. That's a Well, the last one I got was a D. How come I always do better on like the third time? Legitimately, third time's a charm for me. In full ages, I'm still broke as poor. Right. Can I invest like my 5 cents that I have? Or something? Ooh, that's not good. Oh, man, this is gonna go bad. It's interesting so far, though. So, like, I don't know why they would keep me on. I'm not very good at this at all. Like, I'm making their channel look super mediocre. I'm not good at this. It's too much for me to focus on. I used to be able to multitask, man. I can't do it anymore. But anyway, let's see what else it's got to offer. I mean, our Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton man called the election after a sex scandal led to Koza. A late night. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on a cheap horror film you were going to watch together. Sounds pretty good. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to a good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. It's late. Oh gosh, if I say yes, is he gonna get kidnapped? Because, like, I don't want... You know what? Just be home by 11. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting for his return. You start awake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam, damn it! No, it's a school night, he promised, so I'm gonna go over there and march him straight home. Arriving at the friend's house, you see your son, who miraculously notices the time when he sees you. You may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look? You can't help but let him off that this time. Alright. My gosh, they kept me on for that long. Tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now. Your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. He would have screwed me over too. Why is this like so... Oh, wow. That's so typical. Anyway, the clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. I'm just gonna ask Grandma, are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. Uh-oh. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as... Oh. Let me make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris, sigh Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us? Yeah, I don't want to make it worse. I do, though, want to say I wasn't talking to you, but I don't want to make it worse. Let's just be like, Sam's right. Let's try and enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? Susie rolls her eyes. You know, me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by... Oh, or does she say that? She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Susie. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Shut your fucking mouth. How about that, Chris? You know what? Yeah. I'ma chill. It's Christmas, so I'm ignoring Chris and I'm smiling at my daughter, even though I'm broke-ass poor. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Susie. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. Okay, how old are you? Why don't you get a job? I'm sorry. I wish we could afford it, but we can't. Alright, fine, we'll find a way to work. We'll find a way, I guess. Sam interrupts. Sorry, were you going to consult me on this, or were you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? Oh my gosh, here we go. You feel her cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. Luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity, and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Fuck me. Well, fuck you both then. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as he starts to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Yeah, Merry fucking Christmas. Gosh, this sucks. Welcome, Windfoe. Day 63. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm your receipt and validation for the new assets and wealth redemption scheme. Scheme? Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose a check which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. Shit. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check. And a sizable one at that. Chris was right, advance really are redistributing wealth. Sorry. This is a very bad idea. In the long run, it's a bad idea. I know you're like, free money, but at what cost? At what cost? We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burdens lessens. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly its bliss. I can't read that. Probably because I know this is a bad idea. A long weekend. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of story here right now. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Yeah, I don't really want to be with Sam right now. Sorry. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. Zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. It sings. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and a national nightly news team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Well, I didn't want to be with Sam anyway, so... Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. I'm not doing such a good job anyway. Like, I suck at this job. What don't you get? I'm not very good at it. So you know what? Fuck it. We're going this weekend. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important. You reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. And then welcome, Richard. When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Oh, I just noticed the 1984 thing there. Was it worth it? You know what? Yes, even though I didn't want to be around Sam, absolutely. This is your fault for, like, keeping an incompetent fucking employee like me. That permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the event's go-getters today for works together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs a flyer from you and throws the form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. This sounds like a bad idea as well. This is... Nobody sees the warning signs around here. You all retardedly think your government has your best interests in mind. That conspiracy theorist guy, you know what? Think he's crazy all you want, but we've been proven right this fucking decade. So I don't know why you would think we're still wrong. Like Westerners, man. These ways you really do live to doubt. No, I'm refusing. Sorry, May, I just don't think it's the right place for you. Hand back the form gently. What does it sound there, bye? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you'll understand soon enough. Trust me. A free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Ellen James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Alan James. Oh, is that the conspiracy theorist? Free tickets are free tickets. He's his character and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. I don't think so. The guy's in the chop. I mean, listen, man, I see the signs, alright? I see them all. So sad that nobody else does, but yeah, I mean, yeah. He sounds like an Alex Jones government plant type of guy who's just there to make, you know, everybody who doubts the government seem crazy, but he's not completely wrong, so free tickets are free tickets. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed that night, wide awake long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. A profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, I can't believe they're still keeping me on. You come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately, plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font, grabs your attention. Just to get it over with, I guess. What the fuck? See, I told you! Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. Forwards. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing the resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. What? You don't remember this being in a manifesto? I'm sorry, did you really think they'd keep their word on anything and not take complete advantage of you? Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. EOB, Eye of the Beholder Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetic, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. LOL. News Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corps. I keep reading it like it's a Marine Corps. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel or even just some you time. You can't say pleasure without leisure. But why though? Might as well invest in the Illuminati, that's where we're headed. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. Seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together, Julius Salisbury and Peter Clement. You frickin' retards, just how much influence could you have? Right. The Tempest. Shit. This fucking guy again.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory.
Oh yeah, whoops.
You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show, total pimp. My God, that looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
I wasn't listening.
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his face.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julius Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
A house divided, trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now. Embittered doctors Ingrid Sforsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into 2 opposing camps on day 4 of the expedition, relationships between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
To avoid escalating conflict, the 2 rival leaders are discussing partitioning the cavern into 2 clearly delineated areas, rumoured to be named Wongstown and Sforsborg and Horgan's Boardwalk.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, they've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Hansleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
It's crashing. It crashed. Shit.